Hello YouTube, what's up? It's Tywin Wars. Today I have another Halo Wars video, and today is a special one I haven't, or a video type I haven't uploaded yet, and it's a super turtle on Fort Deen. Sorry, that's my phone going off. So yeah, I've been turtling recently because I just really wanted to, and have been not playing too many high level games, I guess you could say. So we're just on 14 with PT Felipe and Captain Savior, I think, and we'll be turtling Irresist and 2 other people. Now, originally in the first part of the game, we didn't go straight for the turtle. We didn't go, the Spartans, because we would have lost. We actually played them, and then when we saw the moment where we could push and kill them, we just decided to turtle up instead. And so this is a little into it, not that far after we started the turtle. So right now they're at my base trying to attack it, but we have all our engineers here, and we have I think 2 Cobras locked down at the sides of my bases. So my base is looking fine. I mean, anything they bring over isn't going to do too much damage unless they have full pops, which is when it gets really scary. Now they are double cutter RB, so they do have 8 max, and that's why we really didn't want to turtle them in the beginning, but we said fuck it, why not. So right now they have some tanks in the middle, and we're gonna go to kill those. I did basically cut around parts to only where we're engaging, because there is plenty of time where we're just sitting back doing nothing, waiting for them to plan their next attack. So yeah, I do end up getting fully veteranized tanks at the end of this, so that's something to wait for. This will be in a couple parts though. It won't be all in one video. That'll be way too long. It's like a 2.5 hour turtle, I believe. So yeah, it's a really long one, probably one of the longest I ever played. So here we cryo them, and I'm just gonna cryo candy glitch my tanks. I almost get actually cut here in the middle of the wall. That was our team who put it up, or I might have been another. No, it was our team, and I almost got cut, but luckily I didn't. And I was gonna come back here because I don't want them to drop 8 max on me or something like that. Something really ridiculous. I am Anders this game, so I do have the gremlins, and gremlin just got sliced. But gremlins really doesn't matter. I mean, they can get stars on them, but they're just there to stun tanks, really. So my unit composition for most parts of this game are 3 Spartan tanks, 4 or 5 gremlins, 5 wolverines, and the rest cobras. And right now I'm not queuing shit out in my base. I believe we had both side walls glitched at the beginning, where you can't take them down or kill the get the wall down unless you kill the marine, which was on our side, all the way behind a base. Sorry, but they did kill it or find it, I believe, so they're not glitched anymore. Just trying to get some veterancy in my wolverines here. Getting veterancy in your wolverines is it's hard, because you're mainly only going to kill air, and most of the time your wolverines really don't do anything because of vampires. The only reason why we have wolverines, or you need wolverines in a turtle, is if they go all air, because they go 3 armies of air. 10 wolverine, or 10 vampires can't really do anything about it. So I have just my cobras basically sloppily put down here, locked down. We were planning on making a Vulcan, and we did earlier, but with 8 max, so I only had 8 cobras, I believe, in there, or 9 cobras, and we did have an elephant on it. The problem is with double cutter, 8 max is ridiculous, and it can easily kill everything. Nice transition there. Okay, so I'll continue on that, but right now here's the RB starting to be hero and raging everything. So I believe we're gonna drop D-bomb. I can't target him right now, it's just stupid, but there was the D-bomb, and I canny hit all of them, but it looks like he's gonna get out, and there's all of red tanks. He hits some cannies but misses most of them, and I'm trying to get this tank out of here because I don't want it to die. And there's blue tanks, so there's a lot of tanks here. We do have these 4 cobras locked down, and mine are sitting in the back being retarded. They should be locked down right now. And we do push them off though with that quad mac that we have. If I didn't say it already, we're brute cutter Anders, And so they have the walls up, or we have the walls now. Alright, so here's their RB again, and he hits the base to obviously stop it. And it looks like I'm gonna D-bomb. Oh wow, I did. That was pretty bad because of their RB. We can't see him anymore. He's still ghastly. So I D-bombed on the wrong side of the base, and all of their shit's being put in over here now, which is just a waste of a D-bomb basically. But I'm trying to canny glitch these, I think. Probably don't get them because they're in like a group of 8 in one area. And we're just trying to get his base up right now. I believe he might be on a lost timer green. Oh no, he has that main base. There is a point in this game where he's on a lost timer. It might be now. I'm not positive. But yeah, so we're just trying to get up this base. Something's about to happen. There we see blue tanks. And we're thinking about cryoing, but really can't because all of our vampires are up there. So it looks like we're gonna have another engagement here. I'm gonna bring my 5 gremlins and tanks here. We get a nice mac on them. And here they come. So I do have like all my Spartans have 1 star on them, I believe. That's why there's like an extra star in each tank. And we're just engaging everything right here. We're trying to get up this base because they did kill it with like 8 max earlier. So we've been struggling to get it up basically the whole game. And we're just defending right now. So there's really nothing to do. They should just mac or my cobras. So while they're just doing this engagement, many of you have probably heard of the northeast, like Juno, I think it's called, snowstorm. For people who didn't know, I do live in New Jersey, so I am affected by that. And my tank did just die there. That's unfortunate. With the 1 star, I don't think the Spartan is 1 star, and he's not gonna make it out anyway, so he's gonna die. But what I was saying was, you guys probably heard about the Juno storm, and I live in New Jersey, so we were supposed to get like 3 feet, I think, 2 or 3 feet of snow, but it actually ended up going east, the storm like parting off east, so we only did get 8 inches. Our school was canceled today, which is the 27th, and we have a delayed opening tomorrow because of just like they don't want, you know, us driving in the weather really fast early. They want to salt the roads and let them get warm so we don't drift. And yeah, it's pretty nice to have a delayed opening because school starts like really early, and it just sucks to wake up that early. That tank does die. That's really bad because it's really hard to get veterancy. Like, I mean, you'll see later in the game, they make like a big mistake and they keep queuing up the base to get, that gives us veterancy. But when you lose the tanks, it's not the Spartans most of the time that has the veterancy, it's usually the tanks that have the veterancy. So by losing the tank, you don't get those stars back if you put the Spartan in another tank. So they did kill that base once again, and they're trying to take it now, but we're just killing all their units. I am still on an expo, and I don't know why those gremlins are sitting there. They should be down here helping because there's some tanks left. But yeah, we're just gonna finish off these tanks. He does manage to get 1 Spartan tank out, but we are gonna kill the Spartan. And here's the RB raging. So we don't really have anything to kill him at this point. I only have my 1 tank. They did kill my other 2, which is unfortunate, and I am losing my Wolverines because I'm not paying attention to all these ODSTs. But this tank, I'm not sure how many stars it is. I'll look over on in a second, I believe, and we'll see how many. So it has 2 extra veterancies, 9-star tank. So here's their RB raging. We really can't do anything about them. If we D-bomb, like, it's not going to do anything. I do land a canny, but this tank isn't really veteranized that much, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. But I have all the NGs healing me, so like nothing's going to kill this tank, even if he's rages me. I am targeting him, and he's trying to kill me, and he realizes he can't because of all the engineers, so he's going to back off. But he is half health now. I have another tank coming, so looks like I'm gonna try and canny him, and he just runs away. So I don't get it. Okay, so I have these 2 Spartans that I built because I lost my other 2, obviously. I've got 1-star Gremlin, like a pro. And the RB's raging down our base, and they drop some ODSTs. And this is his only base right now. Greens, and they drop 8 max in it, and we don't have any engineers or anything to save it, so this base is gonna die. And we are on a lost timer now, or Green's on a lost timer, which is really bad. You don't want to be on a lost timer in a turtle, because of like they can just basically keep you off the base for forever, and with all their units, and if you get defeated, like you have to push and win. So I'm gonna end up self-destructing this base, which we should have had this in the beginning. You should never have 2 people stay on the same, or 2 bases be on the same side. Like Green shouldn't have that expo that I'm looking at right now and that main, because they can do what they just did and quickly kill the expo and then aim main. So I really should have had the one down where his expo was, and he should have the one that I just self-destructed. He's probably gonna take that once the timer is up. And I have my 2 Spartans coming in, and I'm gonna build some Cobras because I lost the ones that got maxed earlier. Darby's raging, trying to keep him on his lost timer, but he ends up dying by my cannies. And we have all these vampires. They're just trying to sack everything they can, and they keep buying space because they don't want him to get any bases, but they don't know that he has that base. They're going to scout it now with those ODSTs, you see, and they're going to end up finding that he did take it and I did self-destruct it. So I'm getting some veterancy on these ODSTs in this base here, which is pretty nice. We have some engineers here, so we can keep this base won't die. It's quick. And they did stop that base over there, as you can see, so we are on a lost timer, or he's still on a lost timer now. Okay, so he's not, he did queue up that base on the side, so we're gonna drop a D-bomb, looks like. Yeah, I believe we did. Yes, now they can't drop any more ODSTs in front of the base. And we drop a D-bomb over there too. That's our D-bomb, not theirs, but like my D-bomb fails and they can still drop in shit, which is just stupid. Like the whole point of the D-bomb was pointless because now they can drop it in the back. So it was a waste of a D-bomb once again, another D-bomb wasted, but we do get this base queued up. And we're gonna kill their ODSTs, but they keep just dropping them. Like, I don't know, the glitch is really annoying where, like, they have sight now, but if we kill all their ODSTs, they still, and they don't have any sight, they can still drop them for like a brief period of time, which is just really stupid. Because they can constantly keep sight on a base like this, like they just keep dropping them, and it's really annoying. Like, as you can see, like I killed both their ODSTs, both of them died there, and if we look back there in a second, they're probably gonna drop some more. Yep, say they dropped more, and they had no sight, which is stupid. So they do have ODSTs down there too, stopping that base. And looks like he's gonna get that base up though, so he will be off his lost timer, which is good. We're still killing these ODSTs, and meanwhile, like they're trying to keep him off this base, I'm still getting a shit ton of veterancy for my tanks. And the way to beat a turtle is you can't let them get veterancy. Like by giving the other team veterancy, they just get so strong to the point where you can't even kill the units anymore, and you just resign. Like you can't actually win. Like when you get 13-star tanks, you can't kill them. 8 max will probably kill it, but you're just careful, and usually you'll have your engineers if you're ever engaging tanks or something in that nature where you're having an engagement. Your engineers will be nearby, so you'll be able to heal your tank. So we have like 4 or 5 engineers here healing this base, but he keeps being annoying with his ODSTs and dropping them. So this was a close call. We did almost get defeated. Here's the RB trying to rage down space, but it's not going to work. He's just wasting money, even though at this point it probably doesn't matter because I'm on 27k and I've been constantly building units, so they're probably on somewhere close to that. The RB dies and he's trying to port in suicide grunts, but he only gets 1 grunt in. He puts in the main, but splash damages on the pad and does close to nothing. And they're still being annoying with their ODSTs. We do have a big take tank engagement here. I have all my cobras locked down, but they just kill 4 of them with 4 max. So I have to send my gremlins and tanks down there now. We do have that base up. And it looks like I'm going to stun them, or try to stun them. They're running away right now because of all the cobras. Will I get the stun off? I do, and that's only 1 stun. So I pressed all units stun, so they all stun. And but my tanks aren't here, so they're probably not going to kill it. My gremlins actually might get the kill. That'll be pretty funny. Stun them once again to do more stuns. Chain Amp OP. Like I think it's 4 Chain Amp gremlins can stun a whole army of PT tanks if microed correctly. But I did lose 1 gremlin, which is unfortunate. But it really doesn't matter, I'll just rebuild it. I have my tanks coming down here to kill some more tanks and get some more veterancy. Candy glitch like Spartan. Yeah, candy glitching is fun. It's a really easy way to get veterancy. So I do have that, I think it's an 11-star tank, and that's my my highest veterancy on my tanks. The other 2 tanks are like 8 stars, I think. So I'm going to buy that base, because now we're going to swap expansions basically. Because I had to kill mine for him. And we have all of our units stationed here now. They haven't really been pushing through the middle at all. They had a couple like engagements in the beginning, but that's it. I'm going to unlock these cobras. These are only here temporarily to defend the push, because I had to go over there and make sure his base got up over there. And they have like some ODSTs just being annoying, walking around the map, like the ones that we didn't kill. So I'm not building on my base like a legend. And here's some more free veterancy, I should say. Like there, I don't know why candy glitching didn't work. I think I just didn't kill it in time, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. So they saw my cobras over there, so now they figure that, hey, you know, the middle is open, why don't we port through? We do have 3 Spartan cobras there, I think. They might have killed the one that wasn't a Spartan cobra. I'm not sure though. So I'm gonna lock down these cobras, and basically you'll see all the stuff that they get through is gonna die. Like there's 2 tanks I think that get by, and the other ones die from the cobras, and it's just more veterancy for our cobras. We still do have the elephant there, because we probably, at this point, we were still planning on setting up a Vulcan. But you'll see later in the game, like, it's just so pointless because they never push through the middle the whole entire game. So we have that tank being annoying. We should have some engineers, though, coming to that base, so they can't kill it. I should have turrets queued up, though, so that stuff doesn't happen, like just 1 tank being annoying. And I don't know what happened. Our pet probably was researching hawks or something like that, just in case. And that tank doesn't die from 3 cannons. That's just wonderful. And we're gonna kill a Spartan, and looks like they just lost all their units, so they're gonna have to build more and figure out a new strategy to try and kill all of our bases, or just try and defeat one of us. That's been their strategy throughout the whole game, basically, just try and kill 1 person, so then they can build up and beat us, try and base trade us in 2v3 or 3v2 us. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have another engagement here. Oh, actually I remember this. This is pretty funny. So Blue puts up the wall and he tries to retreat, and he actually ends up slicing his own Spartan tank. And if you didn't know, it kills both the Spartan and the tank. And yeah, I just wanted to include that in because that was pretty funny. Yeah, but I believe the RB decides to come over and rage in a second. We'll see. All his tanks are sitting there. Okay, so here his RB is gonna come and start raging. We just noticed it. He's trying to rage down the cobras. So we're gonna D-bomb him. So I can't actually target him right now. He's just stupid. I don't know why. But there's the D-bomb, and there he is. And he's gonna try and get out. And boom, cannied and the shot from the Cobra kills it, so that Cobra got a star, I believe. And now the RB's dead. Alright, so looks like we're about to have another engagement here on this side of the map. This is going to be the last engagement of this video, and the next video will have, or the next part I should say. There might be 3 parts, I believe, to this. The game itself was 2.5 hours, I think I already said that. But there's only about an hour of footage, so I'm going to split that up. I tried to cryo, but I couldn't because I didn't have enough sight, and I'm going to cryo here, and like, you'll see all the vampires engage. Like, you know how vampires move really slow? If they're engaging other vampires, they'll like move faster, so it's just stupid. I missed the cryo, and then he quad max and like gets little on my tank, which is fine. And we're gonna try and grab this wall again. All of his tanks are sitting here, so we're gonna engage these. Waiting for my gremlins. Probably should have my gremlins up here, and I get 2 of those tank kills. And here is the engineers, and I have all of my gremlins here, so I'm gonna start stunning. That Spartan does die, unfortunately, and he doesn't make it out. And that gremlin dies, second gremlin, and then basically all units stun, I believe. Yeah. Now this is really bad for us. The RB's here, so I'm gonna be forced to D-bomb. All of the ODSTs are behind us. We're not looking to be in a good spot right here. I'm gonna probably Kenny his RB. I don't think I get him. I should be really worried about the tanks though, not the RB. My tanks are on about half health, and that one's gonna be red bar in it. He doesn't have any engineers because of all the vampires here, Captain Savior, so that tank is gonna die. I'm trying to get him out, but the green's tank right now is blocking me. And as you can see, I'm telling them to move back, and like they're just engaging the tanks. It's just pathfinding in this game is great. So I'm trying to like micro them so each unit moves, and if they're still just not leaving, like I'm telling them to leave, they just won't go. It's just great. It's fun. And they block that tank, so it looks like that tank's gonna die too. We have some engineers, but we have a bunch of vampires. They're gonna mac, and that tank is gonna die. Oh, is it? Oh, wow. They maxed, but they missed all the engineers. That tank didn't make it. That's insane. I thought that for sure that tank would die. We do have a 1-star Spartan that made it out, though. That's good. And now we're going to be able to push these tanks back because we have our tanks and our engineers healing my, I don't know how many stars that is. I think like 12-star or 13-star. It's a 12-star, I believe. I can't really see on this small screen. So I'm going to build these Spartans back and get out my 2 tanks again, and have to re-veteranize them, which is always fun. So now I think this wall is glitched. One wall ends up being glitched where you can't put anything in it, and I believe it is that one. And here Red shows up with a full army of shaft pod hornets. I do not have my cryo. It's like about 3/4 back now. I'm not getting Q railgun up on that turret. And here is Blues Vamps. I don't have any Wolverines at this point because I lost them all earlier to the ODSTs, and I didn't bother to make new ones because I just didn't realize I lost all them. So I have a shit ton of Cobras now that I don't need. And my cryo's almost back, and it looks like I'm going cryo. We did catch all their Vamps though. And here's the cryo. It's gonna happen in a second. The reason why we have an elephant here is so we're gonna put it like lock it on the base, so when they quad mac, it takes some of the splash damage. And I do get a nice cryo and kill, I don't know, about 7 or 8 hornets. I have my new Spartans coming back. Or actually, I only need 1 Spartan because I did save that 1-star Spartan, which is pretty clutch. I'm gonna put them in tanks again. If it was a 2-star Spartan, I'd probably put it in a Cobra if we had a Vulcan, but we don't, so there's really no point. They do drop all their max into that base, but we do have all of our engineers there, so we are gonna save it. And the base is full health again because of how many engineers we have. They tried to mac our bases a bunch of times this game and just failed because of all the engineers we have. We have Green's Wolverine sitting under this. My tanks are shooting, getting veterancy at the same time. So Blue seems to be pushing over here, which is annoying because all of our units are over here. We do have like 4 Cobras, I think, or Green has 4 Cobras locked down here, or just 2 actually. I lied. And we have to save this base again. Picking off some red Spartans. My turrets are picking off some red Spartans. And looks like we're gonna be able to push this off successfully. Did they aim? I'm not sure if they aim. I didn't look at it, but they lost everything and didn't do any damage to the base. Sorry, that was a fucking weird ass cough, but here comes the reinforcement tanks, and we're gonna be able to kill the Spartan and kill all these stupid ODSTs that are just annoying. ODSTs are just like, they're nothing. They don't actually do damage. They're just annoying. Looks like he killed the base, probably from all the RPGs, and they, I think, dropped another quad mac into it, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we did kill all their tanks, and all their ODSTs are dead. So this is the end of part 1. Part 2 will be uploaded probably tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and have a good day.